Hello, my name is Chris Boorman. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Automic. Welcome to this video blog on DevOps. Today I'm going to talk about 7 simple steps for putting in place the management processes for DevOps. DevOps is a journey towards the ideals of agility through continuous delivery. There are no set rules for its implementation. That's a really key thing to understand. But the only certainty is that DevOps is absolutely necessary for software engineering in this digital age we find ourselves. When it works, as it should, the line that once existed between developers and operations is blurred and then fades entirely. And DevOps works as one symbiotic, interdependent organism. In our experience with customers implementing DevOps, we've found that there are really 7 simple steps that help define a sustainable transformation to DevOps. And I'd like to go through those today. The first of these is to develop a sense of urgency. It may sound a little bit strange, but you know what those words are. Deliver it faster and cheaper. The 2 most common requests from the business. Whether it's to deliver digital transformation, find more agile and cost-effective alternatives to internal IT, or any other requirements. But again and again and again, we hear from the business, deliver it faster, deliver it cheaper, get the job done. And IT organizations, of course, must become fully aware of the urgency to change in order to stay relevant to the business. In the context of DevOps, this urgency is measured by release velocity, turnaround time for new features, and other metrics. To help you, benchmarking is a tool we often see used, comparing the delivery time results with other equivalent companies using DevOps tools. The second step really is about forming a guiding coalition. We find that for successful DevOps transformations, identify a team which is both supportive of the change and able to communicate progress. Include senior IT management from operations and development. Plus, critically, those key stakeholders who are looking for the delivery to come from this team. The third step really is a vision. Create a vision, paint a vision. Your DevOps vision for continuous delivery should be aligned with the business vision. You need to understand what the business is doing. It should be broad enough to cover all aspects of DevOps, but it should be sufficiently narrow to guide decisions in the subsequent change process. A DevOps continuous deployment roadmap is also a necessity. It's about encapsulating the important themes and their priorities on an approximate timeline. Not too much rigidity. Avoid detailed project plans on the basis that DevOps should be agile. It's about agility, it's about continuous improvement. It's not about traditional structure and process. Should the whole organization adopt DevOps, or should DevOps remain limited to those areas in which the need for agility ultimately beats strong process compliance requirements, or risk mitigation, or availability requirements? There's no definite answer to this, but there are some things you should keep in mind. Firstly, DevOps is a lot about culture. In the long term, it'll be difficult to maintain a single organization built upon 2 different cultures. The second thing is, IT systems are often interdependent. Simple changes have to be implemented across an array of systems. So our advice is communication is critical. Communicate the vision, communicate the strategy, communicate the roadmap again and again and again. Moreover, start to live the cultural values of continuous delivery. Some of these things relate to avoid blame. Avoid putting individuals before the process. Promote transparency. Mistakes will happen, and that's all good. Agility is about doing things quickly, learning from that, iterating, moving on. So the fourth step, empower others to act on the vision. Many aspects of the vision, such as reduced process complexity and a revised understanding of collaboration, should already diffuse into the company culture, even if full DevOps is not in place yet. The guiding coalition needs to remove obstacles, such as too many process steps or approvals, and rigid systems and access rights. these potentially limit the ability to experiment with new tools or methods. Indeed, any systems or structures that seriously undermine the vision should be replaced. Likewise, risk-taking and non-traditional ideas, activities and actions should be encouraged. So, step 5, create short-term wins. And this is one that I particularly focus on. For successful DevOps deployments and transformation, it's important to deliver visible performance improvements. It's important to be able to look back and see concrete things that have been delivered on an iterative, continuous basis. Preferably a couple of pilot projects using established DevOps teams. And of course, when choosing the team, please ensure firstly that the team can be trusted to manage continuous delivery. It might sound like a bit of a strange one, that, but it is about getting that trust of the team. It's about the application being a good fit in terms of architecture and technology. And also, and probably most importantly, the DevOps benefits are apparent to the business. Step 6, consolidate improvements and scale DevOps. Use the credibility you've derived from successful pilots to change the systems, the structures and the policies that don't fit the continuous delivery vision. And this is about agile change of your entire environment. Have the different teams implement their own flavors of DevOps, best suited to their specific environment. These teams can leverage the experience, the processes, the tools developed through the pilot, but they are not required to do so as long as their implementation fits into the overall continuous delivery vision. Avoid governance frameworks which run contrary to the concept of agile. And that brings us to our 7th step, institutionalize new approaches. Here, articulate the connections between the new behaviors and corporate success with continuous delivery. To do this, you need the right metrics in place, linked to top-level KPIs or key performance indicators. At this stage, the entire business system has to be adopted to the new culture so that the change becomes part of business as usual. And there we have it, 7 simple steps to set up your DevOps environment. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let us know what you think. And this is Chris Boorman from Automic signing off, and I look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you.